Magnificent game of football in the West, and congratulations to the Collingwood Football Club, who just find a way, Bill, to get on a plane and win on the road. Credit to them.
Exactly right, Jim, and they love to travel. They don't travel a lot, but when they do, you just got to put them in for a win.
I think it's 22 out of 19 on the road.
But it's amazing.
19 out of 22.
22 out of 19.
That'd be 19 out of 22, right?
But well done to them, and they have got themselves back on track.
JB, don't you start.
He's been on the red eye.
I'll just introduce everyone around the room,
I know.
and then I'll tell you a bit about what I've been up to. Nice to see you, Damo.
Hello, Jim, and it's good when Bill's picking up someone for use of the
that's it.
English
Getting
language.
Stuff slightly wrong. Doug's got the gym gear on. It's 2 degrees.
Yes, gentlemen. Well, we got the red eye. That's why he's probably a little bit dusty, BT. But
He's been in a bad way,
that's
Duck,
why
hasn't
when you get back, BT, don't just get on the couch and you come in here, you're all sloppy and grumpy. Get to the gym. Get the endorphins going. Get up and about.
Yes, Brian.
Or do what I did, Bristle, and get yourself to a sunny destination.
Hey, listen.
Cable Beach Resort in Broome.
I just about had a gutful of you, JB. I'm actually
Brian,
sick of
I'm
you.
with
I'm
you.
tired. I'm worn out. And you're just really getting on my nerves at the moment. Do you realise, JB, that you actually represent us? When you go away, you've been to Broome, and
that's nice up there.
You need to imagine when you are doing dicky things that you are representing us as a team, and it reflects upon all of us.
Representing us beautifully.
On Instagram, Brian.
So when you behave like a wanker or a tool or a knob,
yes,
you are a self-seeking sycophant, photo-bombing hunter type operator that is just beyond belief. You become I must get a famous person in a photo. Lunatic. You're a lunatic. You're approaching all these people. You're on the hunt for famous people.
Like who? Give me
I see you with Marshy up there with a can of beer in your hands to make it look like you're a real Australian guy. And you're actually not, because you've got these creepy white fingers that wrap around the tin, and they actually don't look like they should be holding a tin. They look like they should be holding a Penfolds bloody Shiraz Coonawarra.
That's it.
Knob wine.
One beer does him, Brian. Only one beer, and he's on his ear.
I mean, Bluey, I see you.
Bluey.
Bluey only played 2 games.
Even Bluey thinks you're enough these days.
He's not that big. Kenny Hunter, of course, the most courageous Hall of the Fame operator. There you are with a photo with him. You're a punter. Whenever a punter's around, you haunt him. You stalk him for a photo, and then you have the cheek. And remembering all of this is going on, you're representing us, and you then post the photo of you and Punter.
Punter goes, who is this?
Steve. What about the one with Steve Moore?
That's it.
Many people would say, who's Steve Moore?
Steve Moore.
Well, Steve Moore said that of JB. Because when he lined up, he thought JB was a fan. This is the captain of the bloody Wallabies, for goodness sake. And I reckon the reason that you have a need and desire to be seen with famous people is because you're not actually famous yourself.
Yes, Brian. Spot on.
You're a sidler. You're addicted to you.
You're a nuffy.
And you have a problem. I mean, recently when you went to Broome, Juddy and I think Fev were there.
Yes.
And they saw the bird flying in. And they saw this guy step off the plane. They got on the next one out. They evacuated Broome when they saw the lunatic photo bomber of all time, who represents Triple M football, represents us. And JB, on behalf of the team, we have had an absolute and utter gutful of you behaving like a major tool.
No, and spot on. Well said, Brian.
Yes.
Because I'm sick of him too.
No one
Did you
asked
see
your
the
opinion.
photos in Broome? Camel riding along the beach.
Camel riding.
With him
And the lovely. She's got a little peek over the shoulder going, with the lips going.
Mate, sunsets. White beaches.
Camels,
Mate,
beach.
old lovers' balls over here.
Sunset.
Finnegan, I am sick of you,
they're
and
sick
she's
of
a good sort.
What else?
And you're not. Oh, mate.
And she's famous and you're not.
That's right. Exactly.
Bill,
sunsets.
No one asked you to have...
I'm jumping on the back of Bristle. The kids there, resorts.
Yes.
Oh, feeding.
When
Then
you
he's got Ash Barty up on his Insta. Ash
Yeah,
Barty
Ash
would
Barty.
go, who's this
Backyard.
dickhead?
Barty. She's my friend, not yours.
Yes.
How many times can you post a photo of you having an Aperol spritz?
Oh,
Yes.
spritzer.
Just once is enough
too.
per year.
Good too, the
very
It's
nice.
just as it gets to about 4:30.
Never seen anything more uncomfortable.
By the way, JB, I'm
Yes.
with you. I'm with you. He's just up there to have a good time.
That's exactly right.
Shut up, Doug.
I've got
Have a
the
good time.
backing of the king,
We're coming to
which
you
is
in
a
a
hell of a lot more
where
than
you were Saturday night last week. Now,
And what about
what
Bill?
about that terrible?
about you?
What about the goatee?
The-
He tried
and
to
moustache.
ride.
And
He
the
said,
moustache.
he said, I'm in the bush.
Beautiful goatee.
I reckon I can be like the jolly swag man. I'll have some corks and a goatee, and people will think I'm as rough and as tough
very
as
good.
nuts.
It got a bit windy and it blew off one day. That's how bad it
It
was.
looked comfortable up there, Bill.
It
like
looked
one
like-
of the real locals.
You had a caterpillar come off one of those palms and it crawled across your mouth.
Where have you been anyway, Fat?
I've
Before
been
you-
working.
What have you been doing?
I went to Noosa.
Did you?
Noosa.
So
What'd you do there?
with
The
the
Surf
teenage-
Life Saving
Oh.
Club. I'm saving the kids. I'm putting some money in the
No, you
tills for
don't.
the kids.
Speaking of that, Bill, JB's gone. You shouldn't have gone to Noosa, mate.
No.
Noosa's not you.
What?
You're a far.
I am
removed
Mr.
from Noosa.
Hastings Street. Don't worry about that,
You're
Brian.
not the
I am
ideal
Noosa.
Noosa type.
Now, you're
I
being a
thought.
parent too on this particular trip, Bill. Did that
Was I?
curtail activity in
Did
any
you
way? Did
take
Well, I had
Slapsy? or-
Slapsy. I took Slapsy.
All
And,
right.
and I
So
took
how
his,
did he go in the front bar of the surf club?
well, he knows how to put on a trifecta. and he just struggles with a quaddy. But we'll get him around to that.
He's only 14. He's got time to work it out.
That's it.
But no, he took a mate,
Right.
Ben,
I see.
little Ben, come up with him,
Right.
so they could just go down Hastings Street.
Oh, no.
And-
You sent him down there.
well, they got a food court there. They can have their McDonald's or Subway or whatever they want.
Yeah.
How many hours did they spend by themselves with you
Yeah, exactly.
doing
Yeah.
what you were doing?
Fair bit. But and they got ice cream shops so they can look at and have a good look at what
That'll
ice
take an
cream
hour
they
to do
want.
all of that.
Walk along the beach,
They go to the movies.
and they know where I am.
They know where you are.
Up there at the tab. I tell you, I saw up there Sauce. Sauce was just hiding up there.
Was he-
And guess who else was
Who
there?
else was there?
Well, the president, Mark Dudashay, or whatever his name. But I think they got 63,000 members, a record membership there at Carlton. They're going okay. They pumped it up, and Sauce had a couple and things. But
Did you ask him what was going? I hear is he going to bail out early next year?
no, him and Mark
there
are
for the
very
run.
close. Yeah.
I think you'll find it.
Hello.
So that seemed all good. And,
All right.
so you wouldn't believe who you run into up there at Hastings Street. Very, very nice up there. But old
Well, it's
Lovers
amazing
Balls.
for you to run into anyone, Bill, because you stay in an apartment that's 20 metres across the road from the surf club.
Yeah, the French
And,
Quarter.
Yeah, you basically just walk over there until you can't have drink anymore, and you walk back,
So
and then you do the same thing the next day. How
thought
do
it
you
was-
run into anyone?
I thought it was closer, to be honest. It's actually a 100-metre
It's about
walk.
time you blokes, and you included, Bill, you just sit there like a big...
Oh,
Anyway, you sit
any
there.
mirrors at home?
But you can't be going on holidays in the footy season, mate.
What are
Like,
you doing next Saturday?
I'm going to Alice Springs to work, Bill.
But you were
So
with us.
You and Duck flying around, and Damo and JB. I'm the only one here. As I look at you all now, and I look at you and all, and I go, "You're a feeble lot."
You
And,
bang on about this every year
I'm
when
sick
people
of
take
it.
off. No, but you've
The
become
public
particularly
out there, Mr.
unhinged
Public out there
this year.
would be saying,
You have lost it this
Brian's
year.
right, because
Brian.
what he does is applies himself for the 30-week season.
Is that what the
and
public
then-
says?
And then he gets 20 off.
Do you reckon they're saying
20
that?
off.
Do you reckon they're sitting around going, Brian's right?
He gets 20 off.
You get 20 weeks off, and that's what they'd all be saying about you
went to
guys.
Tassie
I don't
last
get
week.
20 off.
I heard last week he absolutely lost it, Jim.
Yeah.
He's had enough of everyone
Right.
having holidays.
Yes.
And working down in Tassie last week in the twilight fixture on the Sunday, Bill.
Who with?
With Nigel Carmody. I heard you lost it.
And flying out at 9 o'clock that night wasn't a great result, but...
How did you and Nigel go? How's the timing? Was Tanya on the stopwatch?
Now listen, Bill. I was over at Bassendean Oval in Perth yesterday,
Oh, hello.
doing a little
Swan
lunchy.
District.
And a guy asked me that question: is it true that you're? And I said, my wife has never been to the footy. She wouldn't know what the
She's
footy
got
was.
two
So, Bill,
stopwatches
stop
at home
spreading
now.
She records it and
scurrilous,
times you.
non-truthful rumours. That is absolute garbage, and that's insulting my
When
wife.
you did it with Jason
No,
Bennett
it's
last
not.
She's
year.
had a gut full of you, and she now understands what's going on with you.
No, because I think Nigel Carmody and also Jason Bennett, who you call, they don't know the rules like Jim does, and they go a bit longer. And Tanya
that's true, Bill. That was
text.
last year when Tanya did time Jason and BT doing that
That's
game
not true.
last year.
I've been encouraging
And
them.
he had more
to
time
take
than
it
you.
all.
Like Bruce
Do
does.
the whole
Hang
thing
on.
if you
If
want.
you've been encouraging him, then why did he say Bruce was the only one
Yes.
that he... the
Gave him
person we
time.
love
Point,
working
Doug.
with, and not you.
What happened there,
time.
BT?
Why did?
Because everyone wants to call with the world's best.
You didn't
in
even get a
Bruce.
mention, but what I'm saying is, the way he described it is that Bruce is all-encompassing. He's there to help. He's there to make you a better team member.
That's what he did, though.
And there was no mention of you being any of those things.
Well, I'm
There
there to
wasn't.
call the footy.
Oh, you were just saying you.
So if he wants a bit of loving up or something else, go and talk to Duck and Fluffy old Bill.
Give Bruce a go.
I'm there to call the footy.
He's there to call the footy, Brian. Come on, Brian.
And as long as you get more than 50% on Tanya's recordings,
yes.
you're happy, aren't you?
Not true.
Yeah.
What about you, Doug? You got back on the red eye and went straight to the gym.
Yeah, I did. Well, like I said, if you don't, you just become sluggish, and that's what I've noticed about man over here. He becomes sluggish. So you get up, you go to the gym, the natural endorphins. You get down to the South Melbourne market, you have a look around, Bill.
What up?
All the
Meat stalls.
meat shops and the seafood shops, and they've got a rug
Because
shop there.
You and Liquors, and your eyeballs are rolling at the end of the flight. You both didn't shut up. You didn't stop talking. You didn't stop drinking.
Well,
It's a better.
who are you talking about?
You and Liquor.
Who's
The
Liquor?
triple
Paul
Copeland Trophy winner,
Oh,
Paul
Paul
Liqueur.
Yeah, it was good to see Liquor. He's, you know what, it was good. We did have a couple of nice drinks before we got on. By the way, our plane was delayed as well, so that's probably, we're going to get extra grumpy by about half time, I reckon.
Cool.
Because he's had not a lot of sleep.
Better than where I saw you last Saturday.
Not a lot of
At-
no.
At the Emerald Hotel, just down
Yes,
here. having a
yes.
couple of-
We had to fulfil a function,
We did.
Bill, and look after some Tasmanian
I
businessmen.
heard no one turned up at the function.
No, there was
Well, there
eight.
wasn't a function, BT.
Oh,
it was
that's right.
actually a
After
sold.
no one turned up, it
It was a
definitely wasn't a
sold.
function.
It was a sold experience
Yes.
with Bill and Duck.
Oh.
Duck Bill, you get it? Bill and Duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And
That's
anyway,
some
it
of the
went
stuff
well.
he went with.
It went well.
It went well, and then I went to the footy. You stayed there, did you?
Yeah, no, I had to take him out.
Where'd
I took
you
him out
go?
for a little while? Pet shop.
Meow.
Now, Fat, your brother
Blair.
makes his broadcasting debut on the big stage.
He does today with us.
With us.
Yes.
Doing the boundary for us.
Yep.
Hawthorn, and of course, and the Dockers.
Freo, they're playing Jim yesterday. Grant Birchall Day.
I said Freo, Hawthorn.
Do you know, how would you say it? Grant, or you'd say Grant?
Grant.
Well, it's Grant. Grant
Well, for
Birchall.
you it is.
Do you know Grant Birchall hasn't played senior footy for 740 days?
I'm not talking about that, Bill. I'm talking
boy.
about the fact that your brother's
Okay.
on a microphone.
So you've read the paper, Bill.
Yeah.
Could wait
that's
for
it.
Two-Man to get here for that.
Well,
So
but I
what's-
just put it out there.
What's Anson or
Blair.
doing for us today?
Blair, well, he's driving down now from Hobart. A touch nervous. But,
Well, he should be.
you know, he was on the Collingwood list, Blair, and he got put off the list because, believe it or not, he was too skinny. He couldn't put on weight. So he was there for a couple of years, then ended up coming over to Hobart, playing at Clarence, 3 or 4 premierships
Right,
there.
yes.
And he loves his footy. So it'll be good to go down to Blairy and just see, because it looks a bit cold to me and windy. It's very nice being where we are now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't want to be down there on the boundary.
No, and he will be, and he'd want to get his act together, Bill, because otherwise we'll
Well,
give him the lemonade and soda.
Can I just say, he's a Brownless.
Of course, he'll be doing the around the grounds for us today, Bill.